Over! Cloud9 take down the defending LCS champions!
We have to do the lower bracket run again. I mean, I'm just really competitive, so I just like the feeling of winning. And obviously it just feels good to win. I mean, it sucks to lose.
Pillar's gonna be up there, Danny safe in the side, Charm, sidestep, flashed away, but Fudge the target. Staying alive for now, Redemption gets the health bars back up, Berserker. We got a series on our hands! Evil Geniuses win game 3!
I mean, it's really underdog. To me, it's just like we're biting at ankles right now. We're just trying to see who we can take down.
After getting on the battle dance and the rest of the team, but he had 2 casts from it, so he can create even more distance. Double knockup onto multiple members of FlyQuest, and one of them was Johnson. He even got exhausted before he goes down. TSM, they pull out big in the fight.
I think a lot of teams are kind of looking at us as a weaker squad, but I think that, you know, the teams that are losing and coming down to you, they already are losing. They're a little upset, a little tilted.
I mean, I'm not surprised they beat FlyQuest, but we can't underestimate them. We're better than them, but they can still show up.
I think pressure's off us, kind of all on them, and I think that's kind of our advantage.
This EG squad needed some engage. Trundle's not hard engage, Ari can be pick, Aatrox isn't hard engage. For a squad like EG that likes to scrap, you need to have that trigger pull.
I actually love the Janna here. You know, yes, there was a bit of a denial. Janna's super good into Rakan, super good into Trundle, super good into Aatrox. You do have some really, really strong denial. It's very easy as Rakan is going with the W, just tap your R, knock him back, deny that. Divine Thunder. Generally, people like this when they are going up against tanks because that is their tankiness, and Solo pretty far up here, definitely gonna be in trouble.
Solo gets hit by the Q3, there's the pillar, he flashes on the other side of it. They're gonna look to slow him down. I think the chain hit the minion.
It did.
It hit the minion. The chain hits a minion and Solo walks away. Tactical at 200 HP here in the bottom lane. Chime throws out the tornado. Evil Geniuses definitely in control in the 2v2.
Yeah, I mean, EG there, you know, up on the top side. Spica, was he spotted? He should have been spotted.
Oh, Danny. He's gonna get jumped on here by the Wukong if they're not careful.
Pressure. There's been times where Chime has left lane. He had a roam mid initially to get some wards down.
Ooh, Maple knocked up into the air there. Vulcan, who does not have an ulti, doesn't have any more follow-up. Inspired's in some trouble. He tries to get away. Speaka's got the knock-up. Jojo wants to come in and help, but it's first blood over to TSM's jungler. Impact goes over the wall and makes it 1-for-1. Evil Geniuses.
By just lurking around here by Speaker and Chime, they're giving enough of a threat to commit EG's resources while Solo just gets gold in the top lane, but they're actually gonna go.
They are going in for it. The Drake's already got in the way of EG, but the fight goes to TSM. One already down, and Speaker continues the charge. Jojo's in trouble, but now Speaker might be tanking up here on the front. Impact is stuck! Impact is down, and TSM get 2.
This early on is huge. EG, I think, just weren't even expecting the contest. Vulcan kind of poking forward there, trying to zone him out. Takes a pretty big chunk. The charm is spent, but it's not actually connecting on anyone. And then in comes Maple from the side, catching multiple members there. And Tactical is just ripping through him.
Yeah, I mean, Impact had basically started heading back top lane. I think EG didn't want to keep him around any longer. TSM get the read on that and realize it's just a 4v4, and they have an insane angle for that Azir ult. Being able to instantly find that kill makes it again a 4v4 by the time Impact shows up, and then he's desperate to try and turn that fight around.
You're spawning in 10 seconds.
And TSM has control over the bottom side. Evil Geniuses sending a teleport into top lane to go after Solo. Impact will be walking up. Jojo's still looking to keep him locked down here. Unstoppable's not going to get him away from a whole lot. Solo still has a flash, but it's a pretty foolish errand to try to use it there.
Dead for EG, but I think it's the right call because you saw with that Rift Herald push around Tactical bot lane, they had no avenue to actually contest that dragon anyway, so instead they TP top, get that kill, and now they're going to look for another angle.
Now they're going in yet again. Chime's going to be found first. Danny needs a little bit more damage to kill him, but Tactical is already down. Going over to TSM. Remember, these are worth 9 attack speed and 9 ability haste.
At the end of the day, it is concerning. Like, I understand they didn't have the setup, as Danny could be in trouble here.
Danny knocked up into the air. Spica looking for a little more, but Inspired is there in time.
And the other thing I wanted to point out quickly, Maple's CS is insane. He was getting up close to 300 just post 25 minutes. He's probably going to clear it on this wave. He had that insane play in the early game as well to kind of jumpstart him. And this Azir, if you don't find a way to blow him up at the start of these fights, it's not just tactical you have to worry about. It's double backline threat.
And TSM is looking at this Baron area now. There's a lot of control wards in their inventory. Tactical tries to go in! Tactical runs it right into him. That's not where he wanted to be, and now TSM's got to back away. EG looks for more, and it's a big engage coming out. Maple's going to be stuck in the middle of everybody as Solo goes back in, trying to keep him alive. Maple gets away, but Solo's tombstone is going to be Trundle's pillar as Impact gets the kill. With 3 players alive trying to contest. In 20 seconds, Solo will be alive. He has a TP, but it's going to be secured by JoJo. Spica trying to fight through this. He's going to lose Guardian Angel. He should die for free here, I would expect. Vulcan's timing is beautiful. Maple goes over, gets 1. Maple goes over, gets 2. Maple wants to get 3, but he won't find it. Charm back over onto the Jana. Tactical's here. He's back into the fight, but he's denied by a pillar. JoJo and Inspired need to get the hell away. JoJo hit by the ulti, but he won't be rooted up by the feathers. He keeps on.
He lost vision.
What is going on? There's the shutdown. TSM, they have lost the Baron.
EG are trying to threaten the mid push with their Baron to get something out of it. Impact looking for a flank here. Tactical does have no flash, remember.
Impact coming around from the side. Tactical goes up into the air. He dodges away from the charm. Ornhorn sounded off. Comes back through and finds Danny, but nobody's close enough for any follow-up. JoJo goes over the wall, forcing out a flash there. TSM backing away, but staying together. Now going towards the pit. Everything in this pit, they keep EG away. They secure Soul Point, but the fight could still break out. Impact and everybody else on EG trying to walk away from it. Inspired on the flank, but they aren't going to find much yet. True Shot Barrage hits 3.
With that Shadow Flame, has the Void Staff third, so TSM are in control. And I've got to give them a lot of credit because this isn't just some random game where they found kills, as Maple could be in some trouble here.
Okay, Maple trying to deny this pick here using the ulti, but JoJo still wants him. Minion Wave shows up at a good time, but not good enough. That's going to be a pretty important death here for Maple.
Solo's in trouble too.
Solo has teleported into a spot where he's now isolated behind enemy line. Spica wants to come in and help. Solo, the target, under pressure as Vulcan regroups the rest of the team, having lost half health. Solo lives, but both summoner spells are now down.
Tactical's in trouble.
TSM. Tactical gets bit. Gale forced to get himself away. That active keeps him safe.
And that's the focal point now. You can't give up another soul here. Tactical is in some trouble, but he's just going to turn it around the play.
They're ready to try to go back against EG here. JoJo's ulti's been used. True Shot Barrage on 3. Vulcan coming around from another even further angle.
They're going to go for this play. They're going to clap from 3 angles.
Vulcan is summon up the quickness. He goes into the knockup onto 2. JoJo's ready to follow up, and Maple's already down before he can do a thing. Solo now isolated. EG turning back onto the tank, back onto the top laner. Impact keeping everybody else away as True Shot Barrage flies loose. Danny is going to stand and fight, and Inspired's going to kill Solo. TSM lose 2.
Same Solo, 25 seconds. It's going to be on a smite steal for Spica.
Let's see if Spica can do it. That would have to be the hero moment. Over the wall goes Vulcan, right back into the pit. Immediately after, Spica's over the wall. He steals it! Spica saves it for TSM!
Solo, they do get the kill, but we're back to live. They're looking for another pick here on Solo.
Solo is all alone here in the bottom lane against 3 evil geniuses. There's no way he lives. It's just how much time will this cost him? A little bit more damage. There we go.
Any second now.
Good Lord, it takes forever. Okay.
Ezreal wave clear is terrible. Ahri is not going to do it, so they're trying to threaten here in the 5v4. Remember, Vulcan still has ulti, and he does have flash. Vulcan is very far behind the team, but Danny's in trouble.
Danny almost dead. He's got to be so careful about this. There is no... Now Spica was also wrapping around the other direction, sort of doing the mirror play that Vulcan was. They know that Impact is not with the rest of EG.
Looking for Danny.
Impact Spirit of War. They're going in. They know Impact's not there. JoJo's going to be knocked up by the Ornn ulti. And there comes a swoop, but it's not going to do a whole lot. Vulcan's already down. TSM losing some health bars, but EG are the only ones who've lost a man. Guardian Angel's going to get procced as Impact tries to fight, but now he's going to have to be resurrected as well. Spica's clone dies. The real Spica barely gets away. They're ready to rejoin this. Inspired still hanging around. He does not want to let TSM be able to get away with this.
Flash advantages for the side of EG's carries as well.
Vulcan not alive for another 15 seconds. Inspired is low on health. Solo has a Warmogs. The Ornn is an immovable object here on the front line. The Drake getting hit a little bit by both sides. Inspired steps up. Azir soldiers right on top of the objective. Solo here in the front line finds knockup onto JoJo, but the charm comes out. There's trouble. Here's the Hex Soul, and TSM claims it. Solo's gonna die. Impact's gonna do the same. Spica tries to get away as we've got top laner traded for top and mid.
potential now for TSM as far as stats. You can give him another 4K or so as Danny's in trouble.
Danny may just die to Maple, barely gets away from the soldiers. They got a 4,500 gold lead. They're nearly full build on practically everybody, but it always happens this way. The pick potential, again, will stop TSM.
And they are able to force TSM back now.
And now, look at Vulcan. He's going for the wraparound. They're going to try to force on this play. Tactical's in trouble.
Tactical, he uses the ult.
baited it.
The Everfrost is there. JoJo beats him! JoJo beats him! Was just beautiful. I don't know if that's Fortnite mechanics or what.
That's pixel perfect.
That's the kind of energy JoJo's gonna be bringing. Speaker's gonna be caught again. He tries to get away with the ulti, but the Everfrost!
Would have been over 10-15 minutes ago, it feels like. But EG are able to find that. Danny, though, in trouble here. He has no flash.
You wanna talk about angles? Tactical may have just found the angle that wins the game.
I think they could. I think they can look for pushing for the end here. This is the longest game of playoffs so far. But TSM now may have everything they need to close this one out. EG's wave clear is pitiful without it. Vulcan tried to cut the wave.
Vulcan, he can't do a whole lot with it, but Tactical is dead here in the mid lane. Inspired's gonna be focused pretty low, but he ain't down yet. JoJo wants to get away. Impact flying back as the World Ender is about to stop. He'll still try to fight this one off. TSM going forward. There's one Nexus turret left. EG's got to get back out onto the map here and now. Turret goes down. Nexus open. Inspired dead. TSM is going for the win. It won't be a 3-0 unless TSM says it's so. They will take out the #1 seed. They'll pad the stats. And TSM strikes first.
Opening game defies all expectations. TSM find the win over EG.